Morning, everyone. My name is Atinike, the product manager for My Healthy Plate. And today I'll be taking you through our journey to birthing this platform. So first of all, I'd like to introduce you to two people that I was opportune to meet over the last couple of months. Kweku is a young software developer who is particular about his fitness and diet. And these days he's bored of the meals that he eats and he would like to explore a variety of options without going the unhealthy route. On the other hand, we have Tolulope, a mom of two who was recently diagnosed with celiac disease. This means that she needs to be more particular about her food choices and do away with her consumption of meals containing gluten. This will be a very big lifestyle change for her, and frankly, not a very easy one as well, because she has to take into consideration the rest of her family who are not in the same situation as she is. Kweku and Tolulope are slightly frustrated about not being able to find interesting and tasty meals which fit into their diets, and they're tired of seeing conflicting information about meals. They really just want access to delicious recipes that they're confident in. Just like Kweku and Tolulope, we have millions of individuals in Canada and also around the world that prove to us that diet plays a very huge role in our health, whether it's just to stay healthy or address a specific health concern, whether it's to lose weight, whether it's to gain weight. We also have millions of people suffering from mild to intense disorders such as digestive disorders, diabetes, high cholesterol, and several illnesses that can be prevented or even just managed by eating right. And we've also seen dietitians and nutritionists as well supporting people in achieving their diet and meal planning goals. And that's reflected in by the increase in revenues over the years and also the projected growth rate in this market. These indicate to us that more and more people are needing support in this part of their lives. Before I go further, I'd like to introduce you to this amazing team of 7 individuals who have sought out over the last couple of months to understand the problem and also ascertain the root cause of the problem in order for us to provide the appropriate solution. So after the team has dug deep into this space, conducting interviews, surveys, and research, we came to the understanding that people with health concerns and those that just want to have a healthy lifestyle, they're struggling to identify, plan, and prepare enjoyable and nutritious meals that meet their goals because they really just don't have adequate knowledge on nutrition. They don't have access to meal planning tools. Also, the nutritionists or dietitians that they come across, or even the tools they come across, are kind of outside their budget, and they also have some lifestyle constraints like stressful jobs, limited cooking knowledge and experience, and many more factors that kind of hinder them from achieving their goals. So after identifying the problem and a business opportunity, we're pleased to introduce you to My Healthy Plate. My Healthy Plate is a meal plan application that caters to the dietary needs of individuals with specific health concerns, as well as those looking to lead a healthy lifestyle. Our focus market is Africans within Canada, specifically Ghanaians and Nigerians. And in the future, we look to expand to more nationalities. And our goal is to guide you to eat more health intentional meals and also provide a variety of meal options and recipes, allow you the flexibility in customizing your meal plan, and also ensure that you're eating enjoyable and relatable meals. So let me take you on a tour through My Healthy Plate. Just a quick check, please confirm that you can still see my screen.
Yeah, we can see your screen. We can see login, get started, create an account.
Okay, sounds good. So so this is where you come in, where our app welcomes you to our web app. And so I'll take you through the lenses of a new user. So let's say our user is Abiola. We create the account here and proceed to providing more information to kind of personalize Abiola's experience on our app and ensure that our meal plan is well suited to her. We also want to know things like her diet preference. So our app is not suggesting things like meat to Abiola when she's a vegetarian. And also we want to know her location in order to suggest the nearby grocery stores to her easily. Currently, Abiola is living with diabetes and has just recovered from high cholesterol, and she's looking to build a meal plan that supports her health condition. But her past condition still needs to be taken into consideration to ensure that she doesn't fall back into the previous health issue. So she likes Nigerian meals. She has a couple of allergies, and she's also been able to select a number of meals under meals you enjoy to kind of just give My Healthy Plate a strong idea of the kind of meals that she enjoys. Now that Abiola has provided enough information to customize her meal plan, she would have to subscribe to access it. If she goes for the free subscription, she will only be able to see our recipes. She'll only be able to see our recipes, which are not going to be tailored to her health concerns. And so today she has decided to go for the personal plan, since the group plan entails having 2 or more people signing up with her. But right now she doesn't have anyone who is signing up with her, so she might just look into the group option later. So now let's pay for her personal plan and see what My Healthy Plate has generated for her. So this page here is a 1-week view of what she would eat as breakfast, snacks, lunch, and dinner, and it will progress to the next week automatically when the week is ended. So let's quickly survey the rest of the pages. Abiola can come to her dashboard and simply see what she needs to make for the day and eat, since when she opens the app as a current user, this would be her first screen. Also, My Healthy Plate generates recipes as well as the grocery list for the meal plan created. So let's take a look at that. So this page here just shows that Abiola can have more meal plans and be able to access the recipes of each one easily. So let's go with the diabetes meal plan. And yeah, let's try to make pancake and berries. So we have the ingredients listed here, and here's the guidance on how to make it. And moving on to the grocery list, here we also see that if Abiola has more meal plans created, she can access the grocery list for every single one of them easily. And going into the diabetes meal plan again, we can see that we can see the list of things that she has to buy for the month. And for each one that she has bought, she can tick, and the ones that she doesn't have, she can untick so that she knows what's left to buy. She can also access her profile and make quick updates to her personal information, her health assessment, and other areas such as her subscription and payment too. So that's just a quick run of what My Healthy Plate can help users achieve easily. So now that we've all seen the potential of My Healthy Plate, it's time to take you through how we intend to reach our potential users. As mentioned previously, we'll be focusing on Nigerians and Ghanaians in Canada, and we'll be reaching them through social media platforms, email campaigns, and influencers, as well as search engines. And in the future, we look to have partnerships with experts in the health sector. In the first release, we would also be showcasing a variety of African recipes, specifically Ghanaian and Nigerian recipes, and we're looking to expand as we progress in future releases. And we would also be engaging our new and potential users on social media so they never feel alone on their journey. And we'll be working to ensure that our product continues to provide a solution to pain points of similar products. And we're looking to also offer a lower cost than what our competitors currently do. So what was shown some minutes ago was a demo of the first release of My Healthy Plate. Our intention for this release is to create awareness, measure our overall performance in the market, and also see where we can improve. So over the next couple of months, and as we progress in subsequent releases, we'll continue to build on the features and measure our performance as well. And even in one of our future releases, we're eventually looking to expand from helping users just locate a grocery store, also to then partnering with grocery stores such as Instacart to help users directly order their groceries and get them delivered same day. Really just trying to make life easier for our users. So let's get into the cost and benefit analysis. In our research, we found out that there are currently about 220,000 Ghanaians and Nigerians in Canada, and this figure is definitely increasing year after year as more people immigrate to Canada from these countries. And our goal is to gradually capture about 10% of the market year on year for 5 years as paid users, and same 10% as well year on year too for free users. In this way, we're able to generate revenues through ads and also the subscription packages. So the ads for the free users and the subscription packages for the paying users. So in the first 5 years, also, some of the costs will be incurring the 5% discount that we're offering to people who are subscribing for a year. And also our core team will be paying our core team, but we would also be taking slight pay cuts so that the cost of resources is significantly reduced, because we're looking to invest more of our profit into the growth of My Healthy Plate. So our designer and developers will continue to work on enhancing the application, and will require payment for tools and also testing and research. And we'll need to push our product out to the market through social media platforms such as Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, and also using the services of some influencers. So with this, we have estimated a total revenue of about $27 million and cost of about $3.9 million. Again, the costs are reduced because the core team is taking a slight pay cut. And so that's something that would have significantly increased our cost. So this leads us to a profit of about $23 million total in 5 years. So now with all of the context provided, as well as your first experience viewing My Healthy Plate, we're pleased to inform you that there's currently a wait list you can sign up for right on this call by sending an email to info@skillhat.ca. And again, to reassure you, with My Healthy Plate, you can say goodbye to the hassle of meal planning and boring meals and hello to a healthier and more intentional and more enjoyable lifestyle. Thank you.
All right, fantastic. Let's give a round of applause. Kudos to My Healthy Plate and team. Thank you for that presentation. Again, for context, well, first I'll say if you want to vote right now, the team have updated the Mentimeter with the right order. So I request that you refresh the Mentimeter. The link is in the chat to vote. For those who just joined, again, it's mentimeter.com or menti.com rather, and the code is 39173022. At 39173022 for the audience to vote. Okay. And so we just have My Healthy Plate go. I'm gonna go in alphabetical order and ask Aki to give feedback first as the judge.
Yeah, always exciting just hearing these ideas. And one of the things that makes it exciting is I find it relevant to me. As someone who cooks fairly frequently, I'm always on YouTube trying to check out recipes. And for someone like me, I don't have any allergies. I don't have any medical conditions that limits what I can eat. So I can imagine that people from African background, West African background, with our high carbs food, starchy food, when there's a medical condition in place, then we kind of need to adapt our meals. All right. So I find this very useful in terms of people being able to get help in modifying our yummy meals in a way that it doesn't make their health conditions deteriorate. So I thought it was great establishing in the first 10, 20 seconds. I really loved how Atinuke, right, was able to establish, Atinuke and team were able to establish the personas. Like I knew immediately who they were referring to. I knew they were Africans. I knew they were Africans who had health considerations, right? Whether to stay trim or there's a celiac disease or whatever. So I think that was really great in the first few seconds, catching my attention in establishing your personas. And linked to establishing your personas was delivering the problem statement pretty well. I thought that was great. The target market, West Africans. I know there are other applications like Weight Watchers and a number of them, but they're not targeted at the African market or the West African market. So I like the narrow scoping because in West Africa, our meals are similar, right? Like Nigerians and Ghanaians eat the meals are similar. They're not exactly the same. And I think narrowing it to West Africans is great because the meals in North Africa is quite distinct from the meals in West Africa, is quite distinct from the meals in East Africa. So I thought that was very relevant. I liked the design. It was simple. It was a good use of white space. I like the features as well. Meal plans, grocery list, and some of your future plans to partner with Instacart. Like I loved all of those. So I thought it was an all-round good presentation. There are a few opportunities I see in terms of what I wish you played up more. For example, a nutritionist angle, right? Are these recipes just from Google, right? Or did a nutritionist review them to ensure that it's actually appropriate for diabetics or for people with celiac disease and things like that? So I can imagine you probably did, but I wish you played that up because that would help you buy trust from your audience, from people wanting your services. So I wish you played that up more if you did have a nutritionist review it. A few other opportunities I think that could come in your future iterations and future releases will be adding videos, right? Like videos on how to cook these meals. I think that's great. And another opportunity for a revenue stream that I'm thinking of, you can always fact check me, is partnering with settlement agencies, right? Because when people settle into the country, into Canada, um, part of being settled in Canada is finding like your African grocery stores or where you can buy your food, where the restaurants are. So I think there might be some opportunity to either get referrals from those settlement agencies. I haven't really fleshed it out, but I think that's something worth exploring, because those settlement agencies sometimes are funded by the government. So there could be an opportunity to have some partnership there. And last is, yeah, the profit estimation is pretty high, very healthy. It's a good thing. I want to see that, right? I think there's an opportunity to pay the team more so that they stay motivated, especially if the profits are going to be as high as 23 million. You don't want the team to burn out. So I think the the team should review what the team is paid and ensure the team stays motivated to land the plane on this one. Thank you.
Thank you, Aki. I'm going to request the teams not respond yet. So so in the interest of time, let all the judges give their feedback and answer your questions, take the notes, and then give one response to all the judges. Okay, thank you. Let's go to Ideally for feedback and questions.
Sure, thank you. I absolutely, the product resonates with me because I think I would probably, well, I'm not from Africa, but I have a similar problem. And so my wife and I, we decided, hey, let's go on a more healthy kind of journey. And we're trying to figure out, what sort of meal plan we can adopt to achieve that. One of the challenges we have is also trying to figure out, what sort of meal plan that also, our kids would love, because we don't want to be cooking multiple meals and so forth. But in terms of the product, it's a really good product idea. One of the things that I would have loved to see is a competitive analysis. I want to know if there are any competitors who are also trying to solve the same problem. And I also wanted to know what makes you unique, what unique value you're going to bring to the market. And I think that's so important because, the market dynamics are perfect for a solution like this. So I imagine there may be a couple other solutions, other companies trying to solve this. So I would have loved to see that. The UX was really nice, really clean. The judge that went before me, talked about the great use of white space and consistent spacing. I really saw a nice design language, and the color scheme fits what you're trying to do as well. So absolutely great job on that. And just the ability to create something that is this mature and this well-developed no-code solution, I think was a really good effort. And I really think you should applaud yourself for that. When it comes to the go-to-market strategy, in the initial phases, I'm thinking that you really want to keep your costs as low as possible. And I think there's some really low-hanging fruit, and that I think Akin was trying to allude to earlier. There's a lot of room for strategic partnerships, other organizations, and that are already, communicating and engaging your target market, and who you can easily access potential users and potential customers in the initial stages as you build. And social media is going to require a lot of effort to build up and so forth. So eventually it's going to come on stream as a really powerful use. Also, SEO could become very expensive as well. So maybe I would have looked to see if there were any potential strategic partnerships that we could leverage out the box. I also agree with Akin with regards to the pay cut. I was wondering, if your profits are 23 million, why are people taking a pay cut? That's extremely healthy profit margin. And so, you gave a 5-year outlook. And so I was wondering, how is the team going to scale within that time to ensure that that you have the right team building the product and really delivering value to your customers? I really appreciate the fact that, and you don't see this a lot. So coming out of, you know, the boot camp or the program that you guys did, and having this, you know, this presentation was really impressive. One of the things I find a lot with you know, programs like this when you come to demo day is that they haven't really limited or narrowed the target market. And I really appreciate that, because that simplifies a lot of decisions early on. And because you know exactly who you're targeting, you know exactly who you're building the product for, you understand their emotions, you understand how they make decisions and so forth. One of the areas, and I'm going to stop now, one of the areas and that I think that you can also look at doing, and this is just from personal experience. You have the grocery list, you're going to you know, set up a strategic partnership with Instacart. For people like from Africa, I don't know if you guys have this problem as well. I can't find my ingredients, my Caribbean ingredients. I'm from the Caribbean, right? So like, which stores sell the ingredients that will give me a consistent taste to what I'm accustomed to at home? And so I think that's also a very little a nice touch there that could be provided in the application. Yeah, and I also agree with Akin in terms of, I'm not sure if every one of your target market is going to know how to cook, even though they have recipes. So a great idea would be to provide step-by-step videos. And I think those can also go viral on social media. So if you have a social media strategy, those videos will also help you to go viral for some of the recipes that you're promoting. So great job, guys.